I see you down on the front line. Such a sight for sore eyes, you're a suicide makeover.
Oh, you think I'm going to play that too? You think I'm going to play that too? Yeah, no. You played yourself if you thought I was going to play two back to back to back. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Streaming on Sunday at 7 each week on Sunday. And today is a special 7-related Sunday because it's the 10th anniversary of my show, 7 on Sunday. Thank you for being here. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button on the stream. It lets more people know that we're live. And we're listening to some of the best songs of all time ever made, bangers only mode, according to you guys. It's up to what you submit. So if you want to submit and share a song and have me rate it, even if you think I might hate it, but you think it's one of the best songs ever, one of your all-time favorites, that's what I'm looking for. So thank you guys for being here. We're doing best songs this week. And next week, we're going to go the other extreme. We're going to be looking for the worst songs ever made. And I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. I regret it in advance. The world is spinning, but it's going to be okay because tonight is the good stuff. So hopefully we load up on more than enough good stuff in the arsenal that it will overpower the bad stuff next week. But yeah, thank you guys for the wishes for SOS. I appreciate the feedback and support already on the episode that we dropped today. We've got an episode dropping each week, every Sunday in May. I'm excited, but let's get into it without wasting too much time. We'll talk about more stuff as we go, more exciting announcements. We'll be taking some free requests at random throughout the night from the chat. If you're not able to donate, I totally understand. We'll probably do like one an hour. And I realize I'm talking really fast. I'm winded. I just got back from like running up the stairs. I went out for a walk. I got dinner. And then I ran up here and started the stream. So here we are. Oh, God. Let's just breathe for a second. There we go. Much better. Yeah, but I hope you guys are doing well. Seriously. We're back on track with doing these each week, and I appreciate your patience in the meantime when we haven't been able to do them each week. But we're starting off with a request from one of the mods tonight, E. Nunez. The Avalanche's Electricity is going to open up our evening for amazing songs. And if you're not familiar with these streams, if maybe this is your first time here, you haven't been in a while, let me pause just a hair. I don't want to talk over that. What we're looking for tonight is not viewer-submitted songs, so please do not turn in your own music. I left that note in the description in the pinned comment. Also, I adjusted the slider on the donation settings so you can't submit anything unless it has at least 5,000 views on the YouTube link. So if you encounter a problem there, that's why. Avalanches, let's go. Hey, we got the Streamlabs bot up and running again finally. No, I feel you, Blaze. That's definitely plenty of great ones in the bands that you listed. I feel that, Jason. You've already sent most of your favorites my way. Think into the depths of your mind. So I'm up, just to clarify me and the Avalanches, I'm not hella familiar, but I have drifted more into some of their music after seeing them on so many Best of All Times lists. So it's a good reminder, a good reflection back into their discography. Nunez says it energizes them every time they hear it. One from the first album that they ever listened to, and the reason I began listening to music. Wow, that is high praise. The new Bring Me the Horizon track, it's okay. It's got some cool moments musically, but I just find the lyrics to be really cringe. Music's a little loud, can adjust. Apologies. Thank you, Ooga Booga. Glad you had luck this week with getting one in. And let me make sure I got my mic settings correct here, too. That could always be a factor. All right, let's see if that's a little better. Hopefully that balances us out a bit. Yeah, glad to hear it, Ooga Booga. Yeah, Anna, I hate to say it, but Bring Me the Horizon just kind of, I don't know. I feel like they've been in their cringe era, trying to relate to the young kids era. But it's okay. I think it's better than, say, Die For You. Damn, I love the sampling going on here. There's such a nice, like, light kind of bounce that keeps the whole thing, like, evened out. In a way, it feels like it's got a lot going on, but it never really, like, over-clutters itself in the mix, which is definitely, you know, I would say a sign of someone doing masterful work when you can pull off a lot of bells and whistles, I guess, without overdoing it, without making it feel like you're just living in this super crowded house. No escaping pain. Why not? Yeah, definitely a thumbs up to right out of the gate. We're talking best songs, you guys' favorite songs. That's what we're looking for. So submit your all-time favorites. And now we move into one from Jason Stuber. We got Mute Math's Typical. And thank you, Brandon, for sending one in. I love this song. I actually really love this band. I'm going to turn this one up just a hair. Jason said, if we're talking my favorite songs, I could pick out so many Mute Math songs. I'm that big of a fan of them. I chose this one because it's the first I heard from them. I think this might have been, this or Spotlight were definitely, I think, my first introductions. Yeah, if you're not familiar, Paul Meany, producer of a couple of 21 Pilots albums. He also worked on the new Pierce the Veil. Got to be another lover. Wow. There's just such an urgency and a grand, I don't know if grandiose is the right word, but a grandness to this song. Like, it's so catchy, it just staples itself to your cerebral immediately. Love the riffs on this track. Body. No, you're good, Brandon. You're good. Yeah, guys, rate them in the chat as we go. Especially with these being the goats, right? We're in goat mode. Let's vote mode. Unless, Ooga Booga, unless BDMM is an acronym for something, then no, and I don't believe I'm familiar with Deeper either. I feel like Mute Math are also survivors of an era where there was a lot of dated music coming from this time period. What was this, like 06? Between that and like the late 2010s, or the late 2000s, I mean. Like, this has aged so much better. Just the production on the track. It still sounds really fresh and crisp. Thumbs down from you, Jason? I feel you. King Gizzard going metal again. My Love by We Came as Romans, if we're talking the pop goes punk, crunk goes punk, whatever. Or crunk goes pop. I'm just the typical. We missed the scream at the end, but trust me, go check it out for yourself if you've never listened to that song. The ending is extremely, extremely fun. All right, this next one is from Mariah Peterson. I don't think this will ever not be my favorite song of all time. Okay, Build God, Then We'll Talk by Panic at the Disco. Yeah, fantastic album. And one of the highlights from an already big highlight itself. La 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 la. Let's do a poll for the album itself. Well, actually, no, we'll just do this song. I know not everyone likes Panic, but their first album seemed to be a little bit more like universally enjoyed. Look at your eyes. It's your own intimacy. Guys, if you're just joining us in the stream, please do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps out. You hate Panic so much? Well, aren't you fun? I love them. Early stuff, mostly, but you know what I mean. Sue me. Don't. I think Brendan's really misunderstood, to be honest. And I say that as somebody who used to have beef with him. I mean, I made a video in defense of him because the misinformation has gotten so bad. What a wonderful caricature of intimacy. Back when Ryan Ross was writing 98% of the lyrics. This whole album was primarily inspired by Chuck Palahniuk. I know this part was always a little divisive too. I loved it. The kind of interpolation and play on the song from The Sound of Music. Nails for Breakfast is the true head spinner on that album, the divisive one. Bright Eyes, yeah, for sure. I've never done a deep dive into their discography, but I'm definitely familiar. And I've listened to several of their albums. I like them. Little strings here at the end. Yeah, I honestly even like Nails for Breakfast. I know that that's a hot take, but it works for me. Yeah, obviously I am definitely a fan of that one. Major fan. Fever You Can't Sweat Out, one of my first albums of all time that I fell in love with. Skin of My Teeth, Megadeth. Reverse Flash said this should have been one of their biggest hits. Released in 1992. It looks like Love and Like are tied for the panic poll. Very close. Yeah, they tied. Pass at 24. Only 9% hate. Sad clown. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've never been super huge on Megadeth, especially when it comes to, like, you know, the big four and metal and everything. They were lower on the totem pole for me. Hey, what's up, Colby? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, that really surprised me, Trains. Really did. Then again, I'm surprised consistently when I end up alone on Rock Coliseum. There's some of them where I'm just like sitting there scratching my head. So for Megadeth, I don't know. Like, I'm going to say it's a light thumbs up, but again, that style, I don't know if it's Dave Mustaine's voice or just the general sameness that I guess I get from them. I don't know. It's maybe me in a disconnect with metal overall, me being kind of a picky bitch with it, but still. All right, let's see what we got here from Ooga Booga. Folly Group, I Raise You. The Price of Your Head. Here's another great underrated song from the UK, alt-rock band Folly Group. This song leans more into the Talking Heads side. Do you have any up-and-coming British bands that I would suggest? Probably. Let's see. The UK always does things bigger and better, it feels like. Thank you, Demayan Trippy. I know we've listened to Folly Group before because I think I recently, I want to say it was a couple of streams ago, saved a song from them. Let's check my Spotify. Yeah, Paying the Price. Nice. Well, this will be my second taste of the band.
Whenever you get off it, and I am the spike, the nails in my coffin. Fear comes, in ways that can't be written.
Yeah, I dig the vocal, the choppiness of the vocal on this, too. It feels different enough, too, from the other song, Paying the Price, that we listened to a couple of streams back. Oh, nice. That was you. Okay. That submitted that. I couldn't remember if it was you or someone else. I'm not really into metal at all personally, but certainly not Megadeth. Ouch. But I get it. Again, I'm kind of in the same boat. Call me the Lonely Island because I'm on a boat with that one. The price of your head. I can't say I cared for that one quite as much as Paying the Price. It was a little repetitive and redundant, but it still worked for the slice of the genre that it was leaning into. I'm going to say it's a positive meh from me. Definitely not bad, but legendary, not quite. Thank you, Nunez. Jazz Coliseum, I see your message. Jazz Coliseum, baby, let's go. Thank you, Jamie Lammers. So this is He Is Legend. Everyone I know has fangs. Everyone I know has fangs? Silly fun fact, but this band is from Wilmington. Nice. Wilmington, North Carolina. I used to live there. One of the only notable bands that I can think of from here. They're weird, but I dig them. A lot of energy to this hook. I like this punching bass riff that it's got going on. A nice little groove there on top. Yeah, dude, they are in the Hall of Fame playlist. That's one of your most streamed on Spotify. Nice. Shout out Harakari. I dig this too, actually. It is kind of dumb, groovy, boppy fun. Kind of heavy, not too heavy. Really well done hook. I dig it. Hey, thank you, Steven, for sending one in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, trust me. I mean, Megadeth definitely got some bangers. I mean, Hangar 18 was the song that, like, was my introduction to them back in the day. Woo, we got some Nightmare. Avenged Sevenfold. My best friend would be stoked. Avenged are his favorite band. I'm definitely nowhere near as into them as I used to be, and a lot of that, some of it has definitely been the music itself. I feel like they were definitely a gateway for me discovering a lot of other acts, but I definitely still like a lot of their old stuff, including this album and the title track. This is a fucking killer song. R.I.P. to the Rev. Their drummer originally helped write and arrange this, recorded the demo drums for it. Here, we'll battle it out with another poll on this one. I'm curious about your thoughts on Avenged Sevenfold in general. The pedal work on this track is just... that always got me. I remember this. This came out either right before or right after, like, your fucking nightmare. Now your nightmare come. Perfect timing to get the chorus. Make sure we got the chorus. But no, that album came out either right before or right after I graduated high school, right around that time. And I just remember really, really loving the drums on that track. Air drumming all the time. Incessantly being annoying about it. All right, before we keep moving on with the queue, I want to take a free request from the chat. Thank you guys for supporting as always. I do appreciate you. And if you want to submit a song, guarantee that I will play, react to, and we'll give feedback on, constructive or not, as a group, then use the top link in the description or the one in the pinned comment. But for now, if you haven't submitted a song already, please include the name of the song and the artist, and I will pick one at random. And thank you, Clef City. Nice username. I like that. Clef City, bitch. Got some new vinyl here while we wait. Any fans of Thursday? I'd been wanting this one for a while. Finally broke down. Ordered myself a copy. I'd been looking for it out in the wild for a while, never encountering it. So, eBay it is. Thank you, Leisha McCrimmon, for sending one in. can't show the front of this other one that I got, but I'm sure some of you will recognize this. Another recent pickup. And I also have this album sitting there because why not? So Jealous, Love Thursday. Oh, hell yeah. Very underrated band. A lot of people don't know, I feel like, how influential Thursday were in the turn of the century post-hardcore scene. And just, I mean, Jeff Rickley, their vocalist, we've talked recently about him because of his offshoot band, No Devotion, with the former Lost Prophets members. But a lot of people don't realize that Jeff Rickley, the frontman of Thursday, produced the first My Chemical Romance album. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. So cool moves all around, and I always thought Thursday were great. I got into them because, Stephen, of A City by the Light Divided. All right, let me pick one out here. And stop. All right, I landed on I Like Trains, so we're going to listen to... wow, I know I'm either going to say this right as rain, or I'm going to get it so fucking wrong. Kasabian or Kasabian? Kasabian. I'm going to go with that. Kasabian? It's probably Kasabian. That rolls off the tongue better. I don't know. Shoot the Runner. Let's look it up. All right. This song came out in 2006, track 2 on their album Empire. Yeah, Avenged do have an album coming out in June. I'll probably cover it in a short. I know, right? I actually landed on an actual chat message that had a request on it for once. Oh, nice, Jason. Yeah, that would be cool. They're one of those bands that I am not 110% that familiar with. Hey, thank you, Cable B. I'll be honest, this wasn't what I was imagining when I clicked play, just based on the handful of songs that I do know from them. Who's my favorite band? I bet a few people in the chat could probably take a guess and help you out. They are on my shirt. Thank you, Brandon. This kind of makes me feel like, one, I guess if the Black Keys were from the UK, but two, if they were a lot more interesting. Well, it looks like Avenged won out positive overall in that poll. I enjoyed that switch up there. That part just kind of into that kind of booming, felt a little Muse-esque. K-Far? You telling lies out there in the chat? The Lord saw that. He's not going to be happy about the lying. Yes, will of the people. Thank you, Lucas. Somebody tells the truth. Cold Foot I have heard, I believe. I'm actually positive. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. It's got a solid driving force behind it, a great bass presence. That kind of fake out move that they did in the last quarter there around the bridge, that was nice. Pretty good track overall. Oh, hey, Ace. Good to see you. Hope work goes well. And thank you, Steven. All right, let's get back to the queue. Now that we've got a decent amount in there. And if you want to submit one of your favorite songs ever, well, that's what we're in search of. So use the top link in the description. And if you haven't already, please like the stream. It helps us out. All right, we're going to listen to the next one that was submitted by Jamie Lammers, Mimi Webb. Track by Mimi Webb. Let's see what we got here as I prove the next batch. Did the Streamlabs bot already stop working, or is it working? So this is Freezing by Mimi Webb. Jamie said that they've been streaming this song non-stop for the past month or so. Super, super catchy. I really like the backing vocals on this too. Adds a nice texture. As much as I feel like I've recognized the name, I'm not familiar with the artist. Kind of like a nice little slice of alternative pop. I think her voice sounds stronger with more of like the bellowing energy of the chorus, but still not bad at all in the verses. I don't know about the lyrics. If I was cold, then now I'm freezing. That's true. I remember that moment on the Rock Coliseum that you guys are talking about with Green Day and the Beatles. And yeah, that was my rationale behind it, was that it's supposed to be about what we prefer, not what people want us to pick. They're my favorite band. Yeah, I picked them. Get over it. That sounds like it's pretty much the direct quote. Something like that. As far as the Mimi Webb track goes, I'm going to say it's a light thumbs up for me. It definitely does kind of have a basicness to it, I guess, but I'm a sucker for some sweet alternative pop, and it had some nice melodies in there. I like the chorus on it more than anything else. The verses, as it went along especially, I felt like it was stalling out a bit, but at the same time, a really nice hook can definitely help make a song sometimes, and I think that was one of those cases where it was catchy enough to justify the means to the end. All right, let's see what we got here from Steven. Retrovision, Over Again, featuring Micah Martin. Steven said this was my favorite song ever when I was like 15. Oh, I'm always asking for a new 30 Seconds to Mars song, Blaze, so I can have some roast material. I gotta keep the fire burning. Is this The Doors? Oh, we got a mix-up? Uh-oh. Ah, okay. So this, okay, we're going to finish listening to what we were just doing because, let me go and make sure I got the right one here. Is this? Whose is this? Who sent this one in? Well, anyways, we'll get to the Retrovision track in just a moment, but I feel bad because Streamlabs is drinking on the job again. Who would have fucking guessed? Was this Cliff City that sent this one in? I don't know. Well, right as I say that, Cliff City drops another one. Nice. All right, I'm not sure who sent this one. But this is Dave Brubeck. Let's see if I can get the song for you. Oh, this was you, Nunez. Okay. Ah, now I see your message. I'm waiting for Jazz Coliseum to happen. You got to talk to Luke on that one. Jazz Coliseum. This reminds me, I can't remember. I'm sure I've probably mentioned this at some point, but I very briefly at one time in, I believe it was 2012, for a few weeks. So at the time I was working at a movie theater and I needed a second job, and I had struck up a conversation with this older guy one day while I was working at the theater when he came out to get popcorn or something. And he was like, well, I'm hiring an office assistant. I need somebody to work at my house. And, or, because he was like, I don't know. I guess he had his own, I should know this. I worked for him. I'm like, I guess he had his own business. Yes, he had his own business. But what I'm getting at is that with this jazz music here taking me back, he had an old Victrola, and he always had that, either that or else a old-timey like radio, like blasting out jazz music. And it was a vibe, to be quite honest. He was just like, all right, well, I'm going to head out, so you just work on this paperwork or file these bills away or whatever, and I'm going to go do whatever the hell he did. He would have me do really weird stuff like take my car to the car wash or drive me to my doctor's appointment. I was basically the guy's assistant, and I only made it like a month, but it was an interesting month. I'm kind of glad I did it, just for the fact that I was like, all right, I know what I don't want to do now. Thank you, Ooga Booga. Now back to the jazz. Nunez, if you could, give me the song name again, because this is going to cut you a little short, and I don't want to shortchange you there. It's Dave Brubeck, but what's the song name? It's not letting me see that for some reason. No, I was getting paid like, I can't remember. I know it was less than $10 an hour. I think it was slightly more than minimum wage, which was $7.25. It was probably like $8 or $9 an hour. Take 5. Thank you. All right, we're going to pause that just so we have the right one up on screen when we get to the next one, but we're going to pick that up right around where we left off there. Dang, this has 84 million views on YouTube alone. The top comment on it is, "It's a fact." 5 out of 4 people love that time signature. 5-4, ladies and gents. You know, I have a feeling this was probably on that old guy's rotation that I worked for. The dude that I worked for had me meet him and his friend at a McDonald's for the interview. I should have known it was sketch. Take 5 to decades later, I got 5 on it. And then, who could forget Fast 5, starring Vin Diesel and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. How old is this? That's a great question. I don't have the year in front of me, so maybe Nunez can answer that or someone else. My guess? I'm guessing 60s. That's just the vibe I got. It could be older, could be newer. I dug that. That was very easy on the ears. I like some smooth jazz. I like my jazz smooth and I got nothing. All right. Back to what we should have had. This one is from Steven. This is Retrovision Over Again. This was their favorite song at age 15. I'm over here getting flashbacks to Welcome to the Black Parade. My father. Not with the vocals, though. 1959. Wow, I was 1 year off, but it does have a 5 in it, so we'll take it. I love bands like Black Midi that can, like, fuse jazz in naturally. December 1959? You gotta be kidding me. I was like a month away. Come on. Gotta break out the shades for this one. Oh shit, my bad. I accidentally muted it. Yeah, I don't think I would seek this out. I'm really not crazy. I think the vocals are the biggest thing throwing me for a loop here. Just the processing on that. I don't know. It's not bad, but like the energy that is. But the vocals, might have to throw those out the window. Spinning Records has entered the chat. If you know, you know. Yeah, favorite childhood songs are absolutely welcomed. Yeah, it's uploaded to one of those channels like Spinning Records. Remember, what was it, Trap City? That was another one of them. And then there was the UFK Dubstep channel. Oh yeah, taking me back. Like, it just kind of keeps dragging its feet as we go on there. Like, the first drop, okay. Second drop, sure. Final drop, I'm kind of tapping out at that point. Not really my thing. I'm going to shrug my shoulders at it, but, yeah, like, if I had been in my EDM or even dubstep phase, I probably would have just fawned over it. But I'm not in that mindset anymore, and at least not at the moment. I do have my my nights where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to hear some early 2010s EDM, dubstep, whatever. And I rage. Hey, thank you, Mr. James 45. Appreciate you. Yeah, UFK dubstep. UKF, UFK. I think UKF. You're probably right, Stefan. All right, let's keep the train moving along. We've got one from Clef City up next. Oh, I saw your comment in a minute. Is there any way I can donate for more time on my upcoming request? Did you mean this one, or I was pretty sure I had seen you submit another one too. Yeah, you've got two, this one and another Invent Animate song in the queue. If you're referring to this one, yeah, you can if you want to add on to it. I think you should just be able to send a follow-up if you wanted to extend it. It's totally up to you though. Invent Animate, False Meridian. Okay, I don't believe we've listened to this band. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've listened to this band on stream before. Yeah, if Streamlabs will let you just do a donation without, like, putting something in the media section, you can do that. So since this is a 5-minute track, you'll get 1:40 as it is with the $10. So it's up to you how much you want to add on to it. I think roughly 30 would be the full song, 30 something. I've heard Shade Ashtray before. Okay. I don't remember feeling super strongly about it then. The name sounds familiar. The name of that song, that is. I definitely know the band name. Damn, nice, Brandon. AOTY candidate. I'm going to keep it up for just a second, and I didn't see if Clef City said if they wanted to extend or not. Ah, well, there we are. Yes, perfect timing, right on demand. All right, we're going to listen to the full song now. All right, we're just going to start at the 1 minute mark. Let's go. So this is on their new album, and we were just talking about UKF dubstep. Now we got another one. This one's from UNFD record label. I believe they signed bands like Under Oath and, who is it? Why can't I think of their name? Polaris, maybe? Thank you, Clef City, by the way. Yeah, someone else was just saying this is on track to be their album of the year. I'm definitely, like, yeah, god dang, dude, that part right there, the ripping aggression of this, and just the fact that it seems to be setting itself apart from, I hate to say it, but you know what it is. Like, so much of metalcore is just generic bullshit. Like, what are we even mad about? Like, just saying stuff, screaming stuff, noodling generic chuggy riffs, but this actually seems to have some, ironically, inventiveness to it. It's been a while since I listened to a new metalcore album, so I'm definitely open to checking this out. Thank you, Leisha, for sending another one in. Woo! Damn, this is pretty punishing. Hey, thank you, Mega Animal Doctor. Damn, a lot of praise I'm seeing for this one in the chat. Oh, nice, Steven. It sounds good, man. Well, be safe driving if you're driving. I love that. That reminds me, Brandon, the way you're describing it, of something like Define the Great Line by Under Oath, or that Polaris. I mentioned Polaris. The Death of Me was such a great metalcore album because it's not entirely a metalcore album. If you're referring to the vinyl, I do have Silent Alarm, but this is not. This is Full Collapse by Thursday. But Silent Alarm, yeah, a must-have on vinyl. It sounds so good. I snatched that up, I think, last year. Vinyl update coming within the next month. Get stoked on it. There's like 100 new records in my collection. Let me check and see if I see you, Can. Feel weird saying that. Can. What name did you send it in under? Good stuff here from Invent Animate. That was False Meridian. We're going to have another one from them coming down the pipeline later, thanks to Clef City. So, we'll get to that momentarily. It's about 5 spots down in the queue right now. But yeah, a definite thumbs up, easy thumbs up for me. You know, as much as I might give metalcore a hard time, like I've had albums of this past handful of years that have ended up pretty high. Not always specifically metalcore, but heavy shit. And when it's executed as well as that, yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that. I'll probably end up checking out that album. Oh, yeah. I see you. Yeah, I got you. I see Rin Animal Flow that you submitted. That's in the queue. And actually, it looks like you submitted it twice. So if you would like, I can just play the full song. That's actually, you're up next. And I see you in there the second time. If you wanted to add on to it, if that was your intention, then yeah, you should be fine. This we'll get you the full song. Don't worry. Not sure if I'm ready for this. Oh boy, let's see what we got.
Animal flow. You're in the mind of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roll. And trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever I pick up the mic and begin, whenever these words that I write with my pen. Before we get too far, I'm just going to move this into the actual link to the video. Just so we don't have an interruption. Ooh. It's Stimpy's friend. You mean...
Animal flow, I'm the flow CEO. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. Mountain volcanic, I blow and cause mayhem and panic. There's nowhere
nowhere to run from my mind. I'm an impossible foe, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast. Blood, I drink it like wine. Animal flow, out in the wilderness I will be king. Sit on my throne, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing.
What? The way rings was said right there just reminds me of Eminem doing that horrible accent in the song. Please, please, I am not a human being. Is it asked like that? Not comparing the songs, just saying. Oh, nice work, Seth. Welcome. Hope the show went well. Hey, thank you, 3, for sending one in. This is wild. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but I don't hate it.
The blood looks so much redder when I slit its throat. Watch it drip, drop, till the ground was so. Oh, Mary, quite contrary how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit, happy, parasitic, acidic, I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, I'm living, not mentally with it. I get kinda sick when I'm stressed. I am the storm, I am the fury, I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal, yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational, yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical, yes, I will be waging war on the capital, yes, I will burn the houses of parliament down, cause hypocrites they burn quite easily, wow, burn and pillage it all to the ground, your illegitimate king lost his crown. Show no mercy under my rule, I won't be kind, I will be cruel, down on my foes in the paddling pool, yes, I'm tyrannical, bro.
This makes me want to chuck my White Claw like him drinking wine. This is what it feels like to chew. This is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. Damn, there's a lot going on here that I'm trying to unpack. It's a little much. It's a little extra. Like all of that almost evokes like an Imagine Dragons type beat. What do you mean? Freeze, please, I make R&B. Oh, that's funny. Because okay, so we're going back to our discussion about, if you'll turn to page 69, back to our discussion about "Ass Like That" by Eminem. Our best friends and I, me and Hannah, we have this ongoing thing with them. I'll admit it's mainly me that leans into it, but basically, if we're all hanging out, especially if we're drinking, and somebody leaves a room, and you're the one connected to the Bluetooth speaker, the ongoing joke is to just put on "Ass Like That" because it's just got the intro that you immediately know exactly what you're getting into. Just the gong crash, and then "Ass Like That." The way you move it, you make my pee go. I'm doing. What do you mean? Freeze, please, I make R&B. All right, moving along from Rin, whose song I am kind of perplexed on. I mean, maybe a positive, Matt. I don't know. I need to sit down with the lyrics on that one to really unpack what's being said. But I probably will circle back to that one out of morbid curiosity. I'm going to leave that tab open with the music video, too. All right. Up next in the queue, we've got one from Cable B, 12-Foot Ninja Mother Sky. Hell of a name. It's a very recognizable song. Him can't go wrong. Dumpster. I think you used the wrong emote there, Nunez. Well, we know if it's Cable B submitting that it's going to be heavy, more than likely. Let's see what we're sinking our teeth into. Okay, that's not where I was expecting that to go. The video may break my head for Ren's animal flow. Kind of reminds me of Don Broco's vocalist a little bit. And just with the way the slowdown went there. This is odd. It goes from, it's a very, I say interesting, it's a strange dichotomy that they got going on here. Like I think I like the kind of oddities of the chorus. It works really well here, but the kind of funky bass and the not a ton going on, there's just so much room in the verses that I feel like needs to be colored in. Guys, if you haven't already, please do me a favor, like the stream. About to push it over 50 likes. No, I love that there's kind of like a tasty way that they worked in those kind of classier sounding guitars. That's what I'm talking about with the dichotomy of this song, though. It's a little unpredictable, which is nice. Yeah, the vocals are compelling. It's growing on me. I just think those initial verses are going to be the toughest part, the biggest obstacle that I have to overcome with it. I'm torn on this. Like, I think I'm saying light thumbs. I'm throwing... It's going like... Okay. I think certain elements of the song didn't really fit very well, but that chorus, it got stronger each time it came back around for me. And a very... I don't know. I don't want to keep repeating the word unique, but I do think that the vocalist is onto something. I'll say that much. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, I don't know if it's for me, but I don't think it's not for me. All right, Brandon Miller, what do we got? He is Legend, White Bat. The intensity and rawness of the riffs remind me a little bit of Beartooth. Hey, thanks, Jason. Kind of a supercharging feeling to those. They're stabby enough. Have I heard it before? Similar, but it's coming together nicely. I need to break out the bag of glasses. Now, which ones was that deserving of? I don't know. But I will say, light thumbs up. I don't know if I would go and seek it out, you know what I mean, for He Is Legend, but at the same time, something about those riffs are already kind of stuck in my head, the grittiness to that. I don't know. I feel like that song in particular would sound really good in a live setting. A nice inertia and drive to it. All right, well, speaking of Kasabian, here we go. Jason Stuber's favorite song from them. Let's see if you like it. This is Days Are Forgotten. Needs more snare. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? Couldn't hear you or see you. We'll see how long I can keep this on my nose. It's pushing down so hard, it's hard to breathe out of my nose. Yeah, that is the ultimate Shades moment, Jordan. If there was ever a time to drop this emoji, it's now. I already am liking this one a lot more than the first track that we listened to. I get that. I think this is off one of their newer albums. Skip that back just a hair. Yeah, I'm all eyes over here. Oh, you think I can't see you with my 8'5"? This is off of Velociraptor from 2011. Okay. Didn't something go down with their singer? Like their old singer. I don't know. I think they replaced him. I can't remember. I mean, no offense by this, but it definitely sounds very early 2010s. I really like the guitar work here in the hook, though. They decorated the mix with a little bit of ear candy, which is nice. Kind of helps sell the song. Oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And especially when, you know, fans don't have all the details. It's just endless speculation. Never great. I actually dig this. I'm going to give this one a save. I want to come back to this. Like, it's just really, really, like the music that's selling me on it more than anything else. There's just a, like, I don't know. Okay, should I take these glasses off? Well, you know the glasses off. I'm getting serious. I don't think I don't see you guys over there.
I'm watching you. There's people who just tune into the stream right now. Just never address this ever again. So who is this by? This is Police. Ow. By Young and Restless. Came out in 2007. I was young and reckless. Sounds a little like Metric. Especially Metric's earlier stuff. A lot of people don't know. God, my face is red from all those glasses. A lot of people don't know that Metric kind of had a rockier, almost punkier sound to their early stuff. Songs like Combat Baby. Damn, this actually sounds great. Thanks, Harrison. Appreciate it, dude. Like, there's a nice job of building tension in this song and then just wailing it out. Like, it kind of commands your attention. There's like a nice urgency to it. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a save. I've definitely never heard of them before. It's somewhere. It lives somewhere in between Yeah Yeah Yeahs and Metric's early stuff. Fuck, this fucks. July Talk is that's a good nod too. July Talk are awesome, and I discovered them thanks to these streams. Little block party-esque with the riffage here. God, this is my out of songs I had never heard before. Before I got to this stream, this is my favorite of the night so far. Vicious, dude. Am I allowed to add something to the Hall of Fame before I've heard it more than once? Damn, I loved that. I loved that. Thank you, Steven. That was fantastic. Kept fanning the flames bigger and bigger as it went on, and then that little meltdown at the end there. That's some heat. All right, guys, we are going to take another free request now. I'm going to play the next song while you guys are getting yours ready. We got this next one from Clef City, another Invent Animate track. I saw someone say that this was their favorite of the year so far, without a whisper. But if you have not already sent one in, please don't make it your own music. We're looking for your favorite songs of all time. And if I land on somebody, obviously, that I've already picked, I'm not going to pick you twice. I'll go again, but I'll pick somebody at random after this one. So make sure you include the song and artist name, and let's listen to this Invent Animate track. And please don't spam it a ton either. You know, give everyone a fair shake. Mods will have to time you out if you're spamming. I appreciate you sending these in, Clef City. I really dug that first one. I really like how different this sounds already. This, like, the mixing on this one, it's kind of shrouded in a bit more of, like, a Deftones-styled mix-up. I like it. Thank you, Numbers Guy. Those really subtle but cascading guitars are just voluptuous. So clean and tight with the guitar playing, too. Lyrics hit if you have experienced loss. Yeah, I unfortunately have. I've had a couple of friends within the past couple of years, old friends that I grew up with, have just died young and unexpectedly. I will definitely look into the lyrics. Like I said, this is definitely making me want to check out the album. Damn, these come back to back in the track list of the album I'm seeing now. Without a Whisper goes into False Meridian. Damn. Yeah, there's definitely been some Eurovision fans I've seen. Ha! Nice gif on that one that came through. The gorillas. Got to pull out my biggest stank face for this one. Music to break your neck to. Holy shit, I love just that it got into that lacerating feel after taking us through the beauty of the first part. Boom. They've sold me. I'm going to check out the album. Yeah, free requests are right now, guys, like after this song, like I said. So make sure you're getting yours in the chat right now. Artist name, song name. Like I just love the way the guitar sounds in the mix on this. The drums are really throttling too. All around, honestly, from like every corner, it's attacking the senses in the best way. Whew. Yeah, they sound really tight as a band, which I really appreciate. Like, there's just so much that has to sync up when you're pulling off that kind of dichotomy between the more ethereal, I don't want to say shoegazy necessarily, but leaning towards that territory with the style of the track in its first half or so, but then pulling out that absolute animalistic attitude and style with that finale. It really put a cherry on the sundae. No pun intended, because it's Sunday and we started at 7. Do you get it? Let me explain, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's a deep, multi-layered joke. Let me explain it and break it down. All right, let's make a free request. No more fucking around. I'm going to scroll up in the chat and we'll pick one at random. Eyes closed and stop. All right, we landed on the Karevi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Luke Black. Samo mi se. Wow, I am gonna butcher that. I'm sorry. I got you. Let's type it in and make sure we got this on Spotify first. Luke Black. Gotcha. Can someone translate the meaning of the song for me? I'll pop it in the chat for you. So is this an all-time favorite for you, Karevi? Oh, this is Serbia's entry for Eurovision this year. Okay. Is that true? It's kind of mixing like an almost 90s club boom with this like dark, visceral. That wait, this is okay. So this is the Eurovision submission. Sorry, I was looking into it just to make sure. Okay, that's cool.
Hello? Game over.
I kind of like it, almost those intentionally, like, almost slightly out of tune keys and the way that they're rising and building here. This kind of slaps. I only want to sleep. Okay. I can relate. I feel that most days. I actually like this. I'm going to give it a save. If for nothing else than to remind me to at least check out some of the Eurovision coverage. Who can relate? Woo. Somebody call Logic. Nice. That was a lot more than whatever I expected, especially once I was thinking Eurovision. I don't know what I anticipated, but for like, you know, like I saw a few of you saying like for a Eurovision song, not bad. That actually kind of stands out. Yeah, I agree. Not that I follow Eurovision super, super closely or have every year in the past, because that's definitely would be a lie if I said that. But based on a lot of the stuff that I have heard, this didn't feel like a throwaway. So best of luck to Luke in the Eurovision Song Contest. I just want to sleep while the world burns. Yeah. I mean, if that's not relatable, I don't know what is. Let's get back to the queue here. Ooga Booga up next with the track from Deeper called Sub. I'm going to go ahead and approve this next batch now. Ten more in the queue. As of now, if you want to submit a song before we close requests, then go ahead and use that top link or the one in the pinned comment. So Uga said, this band's discography is incredible, leaning on heavy sounds from the 80s with a modern flair and a hint of Devo. Whip it good. Deeper is a band that I suggest to everyone to check out and to see if they're your taste. Nice, Tom. Thank you. Have a good one, trains. I get what you're talking about already with the comparison. Is this... I'm going to see if this is recent. Relatively recent. 3 weeks ago. Nice. Thank you, Mark. Mark J, for submitting one. This sounds really, really good so far. Really strong bass presence already. You're killing me, Jordan. This is not financial advice. But this coin is going to the moon, guys, okay? This is not financial advice, but invest in this coin, okay? If it focuses, you invest in this, okay? I really think that AAA is going to the moon or AA is going to the moon, one or the other, I don't know. Drummer is really doing some nice work here, too. Kind of pulling this song together. Damn. Okay. A save it is. It's been added. Thank you, Ooga Booga. That was a jam. It just, I feel like there was just like this tantalizing underlying energy to it that I couldn't quite put a finger on. It was familiar in a way, timeless. I could see shades of like post-punk in there. And also, like you mentioned, Devo. Whip It came on yesterday when I was listening to an 80s mix. We were out driving and Whip It comes on. And automatically, of course, I'm over here wanting to fuck around and whip the steering wheel. But we all know what happens if I could pull the steering wheel. Not going to be good. Probably going to hit a bridge. Or something. Tomorrow is Hannah and I's, it'll be officially, we celebrated yesterday, we celebrated a little early, but tomorrow is officially our 7-year dating anniversary. So we've been together for 7 years now. Sorry, I'm going to skip that back just a hair. So, and I'm going to turn it up a little. This is quiet. Mr. James 45 sent this one and said, I've been listening to this band since last year. This is one of my favorites from them. Hope you enjoy it, and I enjoy your content very much. Thank you so much. Oh, I fucking love shoegaze, Ellie. It's definitely one of my favorite genres, I would say. It's up there. It's somewhere in the top 10. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the anniversary love. All kinds of anniversaries going on. Thank you, Shooting Films, and everybody else. Damn. That's not at all where I expected that to go. I hate for it to end right there. I have to know. I gotta know. Just just a tiny sample just past that, where that ends up. That was just building to something interesting, I thought. I don't know, man. Like, there was something about that build. It caught me a little off guard, especially from the way it started so quiet. Like, it was really almost deadly quiet. End of that. I still don't know fully how I feel about it because it was kind of drifting that for a while, but I'm going to say a thumbs up still. I think that's one of those songs where I would need to hear more of it, and I may do just that. Favorite shoegaze band? There's a $1 million question. That's tough. A lot of my favorite bands that I've been enjoying lately, like in the 2020s, that is, I feel like shoegaze has been making a comeback in the sense that a lot of people are using influences of it. So not all bands are straight up shoegaze. Obviously, you could give like a classic answer. I love My Bloody Valentine, and I think bands like Deftones have consistently blended it really well into their own style alongside their heavy stuff. So there's a lot of bands now that are doing it. Not everybody's killing it, but the ones that are, like Loathe, and who else was I listening to a lot recently that have been mixing it in? Let me go to my Spotify. Because shoegaze can just be so... there was this track on the new Covet album that I think is really, really great. It's called, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Coronal, off of their album Catharsis. I'll play a little sample from it, but I really, really liked this song, and it's definitely a heavy shoegaze vibe. Yeah, the Twilight Sad rule. Their album was on my albums list a few years back. It won't be like this all the time. 2019 Twilight Sad was on my albums list. Well, there's your tease for Covet. Go show them some love. Good stuff. A lot of their stuff can be instrumental, but that one had some vocals, went in a shoegazy direction with it. I think they pulled it off really well. Okay. Sorry, I had to get back over to the queue. Happy Sunday to you, nobody special. You're so fucking special. Okay, we already listened to this full one. That's the only reason we're skipping over this one. They added onto it so we could hear the full song. All right. Let's see what we got next. Thank you, Steven. All right, this is Night Traveler, I Still Love You. Jamie sent this one in. My mega animal doctor this time. My second donation for the stream. I should have sent this one first, but didn't think of it till now. I've been streaming this song on YouTube nonstop. I think you'll dig it. Already getting the vibes conjured. Johnny Marine, my dude, what are you talking about? Ever lusted? That's such a weird way to put it. All day, every day, dude. It's all I do. All I do is lust no matter what. Got lusting on my mind. I can never get enough. I'm sorry, I'm saying that over this beautiful song. Let's take that. Let's run that back. Oh, thank you, Jordan, for that generous donation. Sending one in. Thank you. Throw a VHS filter over this one and set the montage. It just kind of feels like driving at night. No particular destination in mind, but that's okay. Pixie or Lime Garden? Pixie, yes. Lime Garden, no. Reminds you of the war on drugs already. I'm not a huge war on drugs guy. The band, the artist. Yeah, I'm not that crazy about the war on drugs, guys, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's also how I found them, Jason. Spotify must be pushing them. Spotify's out here pushing P, if you know what I mean. Pushing Pixie. I'll stop. No, I won't. Really pretty vibes. There's an earnestness to the voice that I really do appreciate. Drugs? Not on my war. I mean, watch. I mean, war. Really great little synth flourishes in there, too. Pushing Pixies. Me when I'm spinning Doolittle for the 3rd time this month. I'm trying to remember what this dude's voice reminds me of because it's something very specific. And for a second, I was thinking, was it that Passenger guy that did the only know you love her when you let her go? I don't think that's it. There's something specific with... That sounds so familiar to me, and I can't place it. It's driving me wild. Are you a lightweight shooting films? There's a sweetness to this. I like the sincerity. I'll give it a thumbs up. Thank you, Jamie, for sharing this with us. Yeah, Bryan Adams is a... Thank you, Nunez. I think that is maybe what I was thinking of because I mentioned I was listening to the 80s mix yesterday. Well, what comes on but Summer of '69? I can hear a bit of Conan Gray in there too, Lawson. Like the vocal tone. Yeah, that was really, really, really pretty. I appreciated the fact that it didn't necessarily go the direction that I thought it would with just, I don't know, being a quick in and out 2.5 minute song type of thing. It actually fleshed out its ideas. Ooh, yes. 3 already. Banger of a tune. A very small EQ fix makes this a much better song. Okay, so is this something you edited yourself then? FCP Remix, the remix. Taylor's version. Let's go. FCP Remix by Fall of Troy, but it sounds better. I better put the name in the chat since the artist isn't shown. I fucking love this song. I would say it's one of my favorites of all time, too. I'm curious to know, what did you fix? If you're still with us, 3. Has run out of time. Hold up, I need a tool for this one. If you know where this is from, then you know. Too bad, no regrets. I don't want to see the day that's stalling down my face. My one chance to take back, no regret. Button mashing to the nth degree. Breath. I know that you really want to go. Can I lose him? Rewind it. Rewind. This was a bonus track on Guitar Hero 3. Oh, I actually had been tossing around the idea of doing some kind of chill dives into the Rock Band franchise and the Guitar Hero franchise. If you guys are interested in that, I might put up a poll soon for which one I should do first. I might start with Guitar Hero since it was first, but I'm more of a Rock Band guy now. I still play Rock Band. It's been a minute, but I love playing all of them. I've got a bunch of songs in my library on Rock Band 4 at this point. Aww. Had to. Guitar Hero, baby. It's only Guitar Hero guitar I still got. Yes. Colby. Oh, man. That was a moment. Doesn't remind me. Still one of my favorite guitar solos. Shout out Tom Morello. All right, Jason, what do we got here? We got Seals. Crazy. Compelled to send this song when talking about childhood favorite songs. Crazy is one of the first songs I was obsessed with. I loved that the song didn't fit any sort of genre and stood out when it came out in 1991. Nice. Let's go. Thank you, Ooga Booga, for adding another one to the queue. Oh, yeah. I know this song. Oh, man. I was like, this sounds so familiar. Seal recently had a birthday, I believe. A big one. I can't remember what year it was. Let's see how old Seal is. 60. Just turned 60. Yeah, I love the synthetic undertone to this one, just kind of slowly scratching its way forward. Really great grounded presence by Seal and his band. Oh yeah, if I do it, Nunez, I will talk about all of the sub games too. You know what I mean? Like Guitar Hero, there's Guitar Hero Van Halen, and then with Rock Band Green Day, Lego Rock Band, all that stuff. Rock Band Rivals. Man, I haven't heard this in so long. I'm actually going to put, I'm going to put this in my 90s mix. God, you jogged a very specific memory for me. I would love to know when I first heard this song because I remember it from my childhood as well. Actually, kind of an underrated bass line here, too. I dig this. I remember that. It's all coming flooding back. Thank you, Jason. Wow. This is a great song. And by the way, Nunez, absolutely no judgment on the Lego Rock Band thing. If I said that, I'd be a total hypocrite. Rock Band and Guitar Hero, the series, the franchises, were definitely responsible for getting me into a lot of the bands that I love. We were just talking about Pixies a minute ago. Well, guess where I got introduced to the Pixies? Wave of Mutilation, baby. Rock Band. The first time that I heard bands like, Follow Troy, yes, but I think a lot of people found them through there. But a lot of like classic bands, even if you look at the soundtrack of something like Guitar Hero 2 or 3 and the first couple of Rock Band games, like those track listings just spawned a curiosity in me, and I will always be grateful to them for that. And as somebody who wasn't allowed to own the instrument that I wanted to learn, and it wasn't encouraged, unfortunately, for me. I wanted to play the guitar so badly. And obviously, as an adult, life got in the way. Maybe sometime that will be something that I learn to do. But point being that Rock Band and Guitar Hero made me feel connected to the music that I loved, and also music that I was finding myself drawn to, whether that be anything from punk to metal to alternative rock, whatever it might have been. Just getting to play the songs or sing them with friends. Rock Band was just a revolutionary thing at the time. So I will always have very fond memories of that. The Big Push, All My Heroes, up next from Leisha McCrimmon. Oh, this is Ren's band. So we listened to Ren Animal Flow earlier. This is Ren's band, apparently. Totally different from Animal Flow. I see that already. The Big Push. The Big Push and P. We keep saying that. It's stuck in my head. Because somebody sent it in at the last stream, the Push and P SNL performance. And I believe that person was Nunez. I'll never forget that. That's SNL performance of Push and P is burned in my head. Well, you weren't kidding about this being vastly different.
When I was just a baby boy, I got dropped on my head. I grew to be a big strong man with half my logic dead. This will call you crazy if your thoughts ain't got no thread. I don't care much for sanity, calamity, and meet you in the moment when you're not sure where to tread.
This is really the same guy. That's crazy. Very, very different. Yes, next week, guys, is the bad song stream. So get ready for the absolute worst shit shows that you can think of. Bring them to the stream and prepare to listen to other people's too. We'll suffer together. Not in silence, though. We shan't suffer in silence. We'll suffer together loudly as a group. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. Everything felt like there was more options and not just so streamlined, like Shooting Films is kind of saying about the Wii, Xbox 360, PS3 era. There was something very, very special about that. As I remember as that was transitioning in out of the PS2 original Xbox into that era, big moments. Not one single Earth by Little Dicky. Unreal. Maybe this time we will love the Earth together or hate it together. It's nice. I can't say it really feels all that distinct to me too. A little bit of indie rock, not bad. I cannot wait to listen to Hollywood Undead again. You mean for the best stream? Oh yeah, they're coming right up, I'm sure, Shooting Films. Oh, you meant next week. Oh, gotcha.
I said, don't you come right here no more. Don't you come right here no more. My papa don't preach, he's an honest man. Papa don't preach, he's an honest man. And the devil makes work without no hands. The devil makes work without no hands. Yeah, oh, they're knocking at my front door.
It's not bad. I'm gonna say it's a positive net for me. You know what I mean? Like it's a borderline light thumbs up. But I don't know. I just don't know if there was enough of a distinct personality for me to be totally won over. Hey, it's the Beach Boys. I actually was just listening to them earlier. I was listening to their album Surf's Up earlier today. Numbers guy sent us this one. This is Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys. This is actually really, really special to me as well. My first ever CD that I owned, not that I ever bought, but that my parents gave to me that was my own. I still have it to this day. Let me see if I still have it over here on the shelf. Yep. My parents gave me this one year. Not for my birthday or Christmas. They gave me this for Easter one year, and I only know that because I recently found the picture of me holding this up. But if you look at the back cover there, these are the songs that were on it, and wouldn't you know it, at number 6, Wouldn't It Be Nice? So some of my favorites that I still consider all-time favorites off of this. Good Vibrations, Wouldn't It Be Nice? Honestly, I mean, I Get Around is so much fun as well, but my top 2 off of this compilation, at least, were Wouldn't It Be Nice and Good Vibrations. So, thank you for taking me back. Let's do it. Yeah, I was listening to the Surf's Up soundtrack, you know, the movie starring Napoleon Dynamite. So long, be nice if forever we belong. If this is anyone's first time listening to this song, show of hands in the chat. Harmonies are just unreal, man. That's the Beach Boys for you when they're at their best. Hey, from South Africa. Well, hello to you, Devon. Thank you for tuning in. He did, K-Far. Unfortunately. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like John Heder. He was also in the movie When in Rome. He did a voice in Surf's Up. He was on The Benchwarmer. My dad walked out of that movie, The Benchwarmers, when I begged him to take me to see it when I was a kid. So Numbers Guy, the approach that he took here was to send in some of the highest rated songs of all time from RYM and AOTY, and this one had a 4.45 out of 5 with 4,000 ratings. Wow. Wouldn't it be? Guys, Hannah's making funny faces at me off camera. She's trying to distract me. It's not gonna work. This is too much of a banger. I'm sorry. I just got a Charmander tossed at me. Take him back. You're not gonna take him back? Thanks. Well, I guess Charmander's hanging out with us now. Wouldn't that be nice? There we go. His tail is lighting full collapse by Thursday on fire. And obviously, it goes without saying, right? That wouldn't it be nice? First time with headphones. Nice. It's super effective. Chat says hi. This, I'm being quiet because it's also one of my favorite songs from Gorillaz, period. Empire Ants and To Binge are probably my two favorite songs off of Plastic Beach. But in general, like, Gorillaz always be shaking things up. They were actually on SOS today. If you haven't caught that already, go check it out. 10-year anniversary SOS episode. So Numbers Guy said, now we have the highest rated song on Album of the Year. Their all-time chart is a little wonky in my opinion. I choose the highest rated song with 25 or more ratings, and that's how their yearly charts works. This has a 99 out of 100 with 55 ratings. Wow. This is the highest rated song on AOTY. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. It's actually, you know, understandable, I think. Empire Ants is a masterpiece. It does have a wintry feel to it, doesn't it, Shooting? Hannah keeps tossing me things off camera. I think I'm supposed to wear this bucket hat. Okay. I don't know if it fits me. I look ridiculous. I look like Mrs. Nesbit. Plastic Beach is the best Gorillaz album. Hands down. Uh-oh, Adam. The link didn't go through? Let me take a look. Was it under your name, or what was the username you sent it under, Adam? Because I don't see your name. I'm looking through all the ones that have come through today. I don't see Adam anywhere on my tip history on Streamlabs. Oh, this part right here. Oh. I'm transcending. Sorry, guys. Peace out. Gotta leave this realm. The synths on this track are too good. And this is Little Dragon, correct? I highly recommend Plastic Beach as a stopping point shooting films. It is God's Ear, Ascension, indeed. Let me check my PayPal, Adam. I'm not seeing you on Streamlabs. I do see you. Okay. So it went through to my PayPal. If you could just in the chat, drop me the name of the song and the artist, and I will look it up on YouTube. No worries. Just a heavenly magnetism in this track. I have a friend who loves gorillas. I know very little about them, but I always let her talk to me about them because her brother gets annoyed by it. But she and I are both autistic, so I get her. Nice. That's it's always nice to have somebody to be able to talk to somebody about, like, especially if it's like a band that you're just like, I'm sitting on this and I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know who to talk to and tell about this band or artist that I fucking love. So I definitely get that. Oh, nice, Adam. I got you. I did see that they had released the hour version. I only listened to Meant to Live so far, so this should be interesting. Do you know if they changed anything? So Switchfoot re-recorded their 2003, like their big breakout album, The Beautiful Letdown. I'm considering going to the tour that they're doing for it later this year, but I've already seen Switchfoot live so many times. I just don't know if I'm going to end up paying for it, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to pull that up for here in a minute. Make sure we get to you. There's still 5 or 6 in front of you right now, but I've got it ready to go. Ammunition. There we go. All right. Let's see what Steven sent us. Evil 9 Crooked featuring A$AP Rock. The baby's sleeping. Oh no, don't wake the baby.
We don't like it when the city lights start fading, when the city lights fading and we can't get down. We don't like it when the city people act.
Oh, Ned, thank you so much for that generosity. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude.
We don't like it when the city pigeons break wings, when the pigeons break wings and we can't get down. We don't like it when the city fire starts spreading, when the city fire is spreading and we can't get down. Soak up in it, cook with a cold, but I'm pulling with a 2-pump gimmick. These things from 9mm jammy, and it'll point his family.
Moms are generally pretty good at listening, K-Far. I don't really talk to my mom about music much just because she's not... She has no idea what I'm talking about. Sorry to pause in the middle of that, but that just jogged a memory for me. Talking about moms and talking about stuff and trying to explain. I remember, wow, I think I briefly, this passed through my brain, but I didn't stop on the thought earlier today with a video that I was working on. It's actually one of the upcoming SOSs from the end of May. My mom was always more lenient, and my dad was the hard ass, the disciplined dad. But he, as I've said many times, he would always try to stop me from listening to music. He would take my CDs, he would take my stereo, my radio, whatever I was listening to music on. Like, this was the mid 2000s. He was always taking it. But I remember when I was 13 being by my little CD player alarm clock that I had and playing my mom a sample of Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day and being like, you see, like, how is this like satanic or evil or bad or whatever my dad had said at the time. And I was like, well, what's bad about this, Mom? He's talking about, here comes the pain again, falling from the stars. And my mom's like, yeah, this isn't bad. Like, I trying to understand where I'm coming from. A woman that almost exclusively listened to gospel and a little bit of country, but she tried her best. God bless her. She really did. So, thank you for jogging that memory for me. Anyways, back to Aesop Rock. Yeah, happy early Mother's Day indeed, Priscilla. That's funny because I actually, after this stream, I need to text my mom back about Mother's Day plans. I really did like that one song, Mystery Fish, that came in from Aesop Rock. That one I still have in rotation. Is this an all-timer for you, Steven? I know my buddy Johnny Viral Rack is a huge Aesop Rock fan. I might have to ask him about this one. Microwaves. What are the back? I wonder if that's the edited version or if it's genuinely like something that had to be backmasked. Smiths of The Cure? Oh, The Cure. Easily, by miles. I've never been a Smiths fan. I've never been a fan of Morrissey's voice, and the fact that he's a dick on top of it is just salt in the wound. Never liked Morrissey. Big fan of The Cure, though, so definitely The Cure. I'm not really sure if I'm feeling this one. I think you did too. I think you did too. Yeah, probably a meh for me personally. Like, I appreciated some of the intricacies of it, but I don't know. It just wasn't really up my alley. But I could appreciate it, especially if you're a big fan. I do get the appeal. I guess the off-limits boundaries that Aesop Rock is able to get into. All right, let's see what we got here. Mark J sent us this one from a few years back. Oh, this is an older Warning track. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Mark is I recognize you now. One of your favorite bands, I would have to guess. You got me into them. This is Ugh by The Warning, an older song of theirs. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we've had songs in other languages several tonight already, Devon. So no worries. It can definitely be in another language. Yep, pretty much what Tom said. I probably won't understand it, but if you want to give me a translation of it, just you can include something in the message if there's a translation that's important to know, or if you want to translate the title of the song or whatever for me. It's interesting to see where they came from, because this one feels a little bit more raw. I feel like the Warning's new stuff has more of a punch as a unit. This one feels a little undercooked. Maybe that's the production. You were wondering what UGG was in the queue? I kind of thought it might be the 1975. But that would have been in all caps with an exclamation point. I should have known. Is the music loud enough for everyone? I just always like to make sure that I'm not bellowing over it or under it. Almost to 75 likes, guys. If you haven't hit the like on the stream already, do me a favor and do that. It lets more people know that we are live doing the damn thing. Yeah, I saw the album cover for it, Mark. Queen of the Murder Scene. I almost said Queen on the Murder Scene. Queen is on the murder scene. Turn it up just a hair, maybe. Nine minutes long, and the video is integral to it. Yeah, I get that. Some songs don't work well without their video. Like, I think of, like, This Is America, Childish Gambino. I get that. I think this, for me, sounds more of like a preview of what they're going to get to. I can't say I feel as strongly about it. I definitely don't feel as strongly about it as some of their newer years material, that most recent album that they put out even. Let's see. I'm trying to think what my favorite song that I've heard from The Warning would be, because at this point I actually have heard their album Error. I know I liked Animosity a lot. Animosity, Choke was great. All right, after this next one, we're going to do one more free request. So let's see what Steven sent us first with Ministry's Jesus Built My Hot Rod. Actually, I'm sorry, we've got one before that. We got Adam's song. Not actually, but Adam sent us Ammunition, Our version by Switchfoot. The new re-recording. Let's get it. And if you want to get in on the free request, then drop the name of the artist and the song in the chat. This is open to people who, if you haven't sent in a song via donation, this is just a free request. For everyone else, I will pick one at random after this song. Here, let's skip the intro a little bit. Sorry. We'll let it simmer and then pack it so we can hear the full song. God, this takes me back. This absolutely was one of my first ever full albums that I listened to, and I have so many fond memories that I cherish. Blame it on what you're into. We've been crawling up with the issue. It sounds different, man. I don't know. Like, I guess it's supposed to be different, but I just got so much nostalgia and love. Not even nostalgia. I got love for the original. Don't want to equate the two as being the same. I got so much love for the original Ammunition that this one just sounds like, I know that John's been touring for all these years, but John Foreman's voice just doesn't sound as good here to me. It sounds a little more flat. Oh, you're good, Devon. It just depends on if the song, say, is 3 minutes long, then that would be like $20. I know that for a fact it starts at $10 for a minute 40, and then it goes from there. So if it's, hey, the song was 3 minutes and 20 seconds, then that would be $20, etc. $20 USD. I don't like the way he says issue. It's almost like issue. Like, I need a tissue. I don't know. Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. I didn't put this in the chat. There we go. This is Ammunition, Switchfoot. This is their version. Like, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because I love this song. It just sounds a little weaker to me. On salvation. With the issue. When I was a kid, I never knew that he was saying detonation, and I didn't have the lyrics because I had a burn version of the CD, so I was like, what is he saying? And this was 2003, okay? I didn't have the internet everywhere. Couldn't just genius it. Look what a mess we've made of love. Look what a mess we've made. We've got ourselves to blame. Look what a mess we've made of love. Yes, sir. We've been piling up with the issue. Wow, we've been piling up with the issue. Yeah, that's actually how I found out that it was out. I actually was looking through a list of some new releases, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know this was coming out. I think Switchfoot... Whoa, that was different. I think Switchfoot are worth your time shooting films, but be very wary post-2011. Their last, I think, really good album was Vice Versus, and that was 2011. So I recommend the albums before that. Not all of them, mind you, but honestly, they went on a pretty good run from... I mean, Learning to Breathe is okay, but once you get into Beautiful Letdown, I think the next album... Why Nothing Is Sound, that has tracks like Stars on it. I think it's good. It feels very of its time in some ways on that album in particular, but it's still fun to listen to. But I think some of their best albums that they did were probably Hello Hurricane and Vice Versus. So I would recommend starting with those and Beautiful Letdown and then go from there. All right, free request time as promised. I don't know if you guys... I don't see a ton of suggestions in there. I only see like 2. So before... Okay, I see 3. Sorry. But I feel like you guys aren't hearing me. Free request time. If you want to give me something, I need more than that to go off of to pick one at random. Before we move into our next one, I want to at least play part of somebody's request here. So flood the chat. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to catch up, and then I will pick somebody here momentarily. I like it when we get specific, Stefan. Single mix. I mean, and I'm not even poking fun. I get it, man. Like if I was requesting, say, the 1975 Sex EP version. Gotta have the parentheses for certain songs. All right, now here we go. I was about to say, is no one going to take me up? Like, did no one hear free? Saint A. If I landed on that, I'm going to pretend I didn't. How about this? If I hate the song, I'm not gonna do it because this is best song stream. Ooh, One That Got Away is so good, Julie. Such a banger. Now I'm the one that got away. Sample while we wait. Hate it. I'm the one that got. That's all you get. All right, I'm picking someone. Eyes closed. Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay. And stop. All right, I landed on Stu and Nez. We're going with Silverchair's Mind Reader. Silverchair are an Australian band. I'm somewhat familiar with them. I know that they kind of had a big shift in terms of like their first album was very successful, Frog Stomp. That's the main one that I'm familiar with, that and probably Freak Show. But my first song that I heard from them was actually off of their final album, Young Modern, Straight Lines, played on my local radio station back in 2007. That was my introduction. But we're going to listen to Mind Reader. This is also off of that album, Young Modern. Pop this in the chat for you guys. This sounds so different compared to Straight Lines. I don't think I'm pretty positive I've never heard this full album. I think I've only heard Straight Lines. Well, Josh, right now we're doing a free request, so it doesn't have to be $10. If you want to wait around and take your chances, we'll probably do one more before the night ends. But it starts at $10. It plays the song for 1:40 for 10 and goes from there. This doesn't feel like the Silverchair that I'm familiar with. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. Like, this is probably one of the least favorites that I've heard from Silverchair. Sorry. I don't think it was awful, but for me, wasn't really feeling it. It just kind of felt start-stop, little generic and safe. And like Jason was saying there, don't think I would have been able to tell that this is Silverchair. Yeah. Like, I mean, even Straight Lines sounds... Like, this is Straight Lines. This sounds so much different. I clicked the link and it's making me pay. Well, the link is for paid submissions. If any of the mods want to point Josh in the right direction, I appreciate it. All right. Sorry, putting the next ones in the queue here. Up next, we've got, let's see, Ministry. Jesus built my hot rod. An old favorite of mine.
All of a sudden, I found myself in love with the world. So there was only one thing that I could do was ding-a-ding-dang, my dang-along-ling-long.
What the fuck? Huh? Fruit snacks time. Huh. Dropping fruit snacks time. Reminds me a little of Primus. $1972, if it ever fucking comes out. Hi. This is Marigold. What you doing? I think Hannah's goal is to give me as many distractions as possible. They're so good, Jason. And here's Bowie. What's up, Bowie? Yeah, that was not at all my vibe. I'm sorry. Digga digga dawn. No. Digga digga no. Yeah, I prefer Dig It Up by the Holes Cast. Such a banger, to be quite honest. But yeah, these are our two hamsters that we have currently. Unfortunately, our little buddy Pluto passed away about a month ago, at the beginning of April. But obviously, we still have Baymax, our chinchilla too. Ooh, this next one is an all-timer. Bowie, I'm going to need your reaction to this for sure. This is All These Things That I've Done by the Killers. Do you have soul, but you're not a soldier? Then call 1-800-KILLERS. Look, baby's on the mic. Wonder what that sounded like. Lighters in the sky. This is my second favorite song of all time. You always look for the hamster ball rolling in the back of the videos. Yes. It's always a special time when they roll through. You never know when it's going to happen either. Say bye, Bowie. I wanna stand up, I wanna let go. You know, no, you don't. I wanna shine on the hearts of men. I wanna mean it from the back of my broken hand. Another, me 2 months ago. Thank God my arm healed as fast as it did. Oh, one more sun is changing, ain't changing me, the golden boy I used to be. Yeah, you know you gotta, yeah, don't you put me on the back burner. Dude, I know. Colby, for real. Like this, I'm sorry, but it's not close for me. Between this and Mr. Brightside, I fucking love both songs, right? I'm saying, but this one, easily. I mean, I got fucking soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul. Yeah. Oh, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Need to recreate the music video, smash some guitars, put it in black and white. But I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you put me on the back burner. Bring yourself down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. Yeah. Yeah, it's the karaoke that won it out from Art. You gotta belt it out here. Last call for send. While everyone's lost, the battle is won. I did it on purpose. With all these things that I've done. All these things that I've done. I totally get that, Jordan. Nah, it's an all-timer. As you know, I got a fucking jam. Love these drums at the end, too. Everything about this song is fucking flawless. Boom. Absolute perfection. If you can't hold on, hold on. ISO podcast popping in with these like random questions every now and then. Very, very specific. But yes, I do believe in God. That does not mean I'm the religious, though. Again, we're talking about not equating two as the same. I'm not religious, but I believe in God. All right, we got some Lime Garden here, courtesy of Ooga Booga sending this in. This is Sick and Tired Lime Garden. Rose tinted. They describe this as a strong lo-fi sound sprinkled with dry wit to bring their world to life. Just four friends enjoying life and sharing their music. So many hidden gems out there when it comes to bands. And yes, that is an absolute truth. I got toast, but I ain't a toaster. I got milk, but I ain't a cow. Doesn't have the same ring. I don't know, maybe that's better. I got milk, but I'm not a cow. Man, this sounds beautiful. I'm so sorry for making horrible jokes on it. Over it, I mean. Such a really nice, like, there's just like this kind of whimsical up and down draw to the synthesizer, adding like a lot of shape to the back of this track, to the backbone of this track. What's my favorite video game? Resident Evil 4. All time. Remake is fucking amazing. I have, Johnny. But you know, I don't know. At this moment, no plans for that. I like that. I got jokes, but I ain't a joker. Damn, this feels special. Really nice roll of the drum there too. It's a save. You on a roll, Ooga Booga? I like saying your username. Sorry. Kind of has like a 90s feel to it in a way. And maybe just a trace of Soccer Mommy in there too. Older Soccer Mommy. All right, we're down to our final two of the evening, guys. Holy shit. The best song stream is going to, unfortunately, next week going to give way to the worst song stream. So prepare yourselves in advance and be thinking of terrible songs to make us all die internally to, or hopefully maybe not that. Maybe we can just laugh and point and go, ha 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 ha, look at the thing that's not good. And then someone will inevitably say, hey, that's my favorite song of all time. Oh, really? Your favorite song of all time is MGK Freestyle Rap 4 a.m. edition featuring G-Eazy? Really? Okay. I was at the record store the other day and I saw G-Eazy on vinyl, and I turned to Hannah and I was like, I want to meet the person that's listening to G-Eazy on vinyl. And then I said, actually scratch that. I don't want to meet that person. I want to stay far away from the person that's buying and purchasing and spinning G-Eazy on vinyl. All right, Steven, let's see what we got here. Injection by Rise Against. Oh, an excellent choice. I think it's appropriate that I end my string of requests with my personal favorite song of all time. Nice. Rise Against, fantastic band. Here's Injection. Oh, I'll definitely be having something in hand next week, Priscilla, for sure. A drink in hand. Sounds just about right. Miss New Booty? That's my mom's favorite song of all time. How could you? My great grandmother played that at her funeral. How could you? She got out of the casket and did one last. I can't even finish that. Oof. That one hurts, Ascension. Not me. It makes me feel warm inside, but that hurts for MGK. I think it's only fair that after we listen to Ned's request next, I'll leave you guys with one of my all-time favorite songs. I won't pick a super obvious one. How about that? Any Rise Against fans out there? This isn't quite in my top 10, but it would probably make it if I did a top 20 for Rise Against. Oh, I love the Voids. Yeah, for sure. The Voids rule. Look what's sitting right here next to me, actually. This is the Newberry Comics exclusive version. I've never seen Rise Against live, unfortunately. I was supposed to go, I guess it was the year of COVID. Didn't happen, obviously, for obvious reasons. So good at the melodic hardcore. I think I would agree with that, Colby. Sufferer and The Witness, probably their best album. Prayer of the Refugee is hard to beat. It's up there in my top 5. Re-Education Through Labor, though. Boom. Crazy song. Yeah, Sufferer and The Witness, more I think about it, there were some. Even Roadside, slower track from that album. So good. All right, let's see what Ned Scribbles has generously sent us here. What's up there? Oh. What? Okay. Okay, so Ned said, "Hello, John. How you doing, man? I'm doing good, Ned. I hope you're doing well. Just dropping by to share my personal favorite Fishman's song. Hope you enjoy." All right, so the Fishman's Weather Report live in 1997. Yeah, thank you for that last trip down memory lane there with Rise Against, Steven. Killer song. I can see why you love it so much. Now this I am unfamiliar with. Not the Fishman's at large, but this specific song and also it being a live version. I don't think I've ever heard the original song, so this is my first exposure. Yeah, see you next week, Steven. Have a good one. How long does it get you? At least 11 and a half minutes. Clocking in right at $69. Thank you, my dude. Gave it to him? Oh my god. I'm trying to go back in time real quick because I want to say, was this the same group that somebody sent in one of their albums that's just one song and it's like a really, really long song? I can't remember. I'm not sure how I'm feeling so far in terms of vocals. Disenchanted versus all these things that I've done. Gotta go all these things. Slightly, man. Slightly. But versus Mr. Brightside, Disenchanted. I'm gonna look up Long Season. Who's that by? Yeah, it's the Fishmans. I was right. Yeah, it's a 35-minute song. Disenchanted is their best song? Excuse me? I will not hear that slander. Not in the house of John from ARTV. Whew. The rhythm won't quit. Absolutely. Do I still listen to Brand New? Yeah, definitely. They're actually going to be on one of the upcoming SOS episodes this month. A song... Well, actually, I want to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. Yeah, I wouldn't just stop on one of my top 10s like that. I go through periods where I listen to them and don't listen to them. You know what I mean? Like, that's that way for any band now. Not a fan, Ella, based on what I've heard. I have not heard the full album, but I've heard enough to know that I'm not into it. Clocking it at 40 minutes for Long Season. Nice. I really like Long Season a lot. I know it can sound daunting with it just being one song, but there's a lot of variation in it. This, however, I can't say that I'm feeling... I think the vocals are kind of throwing me off here. They're kind of shifty and unpredictable. I've warmed to them a bit, but still, the music is speaking so much louder. Like, I would love to hear an instrumental version of what's happening right now. Science Fiction versus Three Cheers. God, you're killing me with that one. I give the edge to Science Fiction. Science Fiction is my second favorite from them, behind Devil and God. Oh, that's pretty. Just like that light hint of strings is just so serene. Very, very calming. All right, guys, give me a decade to pull a favorite song, an all-timer on you from 2000s, 80s, 90s, 70s, 2010s, 2020s. What are we thinking? I'll play one of mine after this, one of my all-time favorites before we go. I'm not huge on Rainbow Kitten Surprise. They're from my state, I believe, North Carolina, but I've never been super into them. Found them a little annoying, to be honest. But then again, that's based on a relatively small sample size. Like, I think I've only heard one of their full albums. See, this is the shit that I can just close my eyes and see another world to. It was the vocals that were disengaging me a little bit there. This is just warm. Sounds good, Jason. You have yourself a good one, all right? Thank you as always, my dude. Oh. Okay. You calling my name with this section here. I'm seeing 2020s and 2000s the most. Let me know a decade, guys, in the chat. Yeah, this part fucks. Like, once we got into it, I wasn't so convinced at first. I know you guys can't see the album cover, but I promise you I'm matching it right now. Actually, I guess I could show you for a second. There it is. Oh my god. And look, I'm wearing green. Isn't that crazy? Hopefully I got that crop right. Yeah, I did it. Ah, I didn't even notice. We're waiting, and I'm singing. Oh, that's annoying, YouTube. Why you do me like that? You don't know me like that. Stab my back again. It's better when I bleed for you. Stab my back. Better when I bleed for you. falling faster. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it fun? Oh, we back? Are we back? Finally, I think we may be fucking back. We about to find out. There's probably nobody left. Oh, that is unfortunate. Thanks, YouTube. Right at the end. Just had to do it to us. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. It probably went for so long because I didn't realize that we were blocked at first. Damn, who would have thought that the live version would have did this? I guess it was released officially on an album or something. I don't know. Susan ain't even there anymore, man. I don't know who's doing these attacks. Susan's raiding. I saw that American football bought back the house. That's extremely cool. I'm so glad that them and Polyvinyl did that. American football bought the house from their iconic first album cover. But they never meant to. They just did it. Really pretty, Ned. I definitely liked the second half. I know that was a long experience, guys. It was about a little over 11 minutes, but still, good shit. And that back half in particular, I loved how delicate the instrumentals got. A little, almost like slightly jazzy, adding a few strings in there, a nice mellow mood. Good stuff. All right, we did get one more that came in last minute here from Cable B, so hopefully we'll be able to get through that without the stream ending itself, trying to off itself here. Let's not do that. Let's listen to Dead Letter Circus instead. I'm going to turn it down just a bit since we've been having bad luck here. Cable B said, from my city, Brisbane, Australia. Shout out to the Fishmans. I love the Fishmans. I had some of their merch for dinner. Fish sticks. I think I've heard of. So we've listened to Dead Letter Circus before, and I think I've actually saved one of their tracks in the past, or else added it to a playlist because I definitely remember them. The armor you own. I like that name. You own. Catchy, sturdy little rugged riff there too. Nice little break there. I appreciate that this actually feels pretty well rounded. Their vocalist has a pretty strong presence himself. We're going to find out. Let me know when we get back. Not that you can hear me. Unless we're back. I'm scrolling through Spotify at the moment, looking for something from an indie label so I can actually play a favorite song of all time. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to get away with it. Actually, that might work. I might be able to play Turnover. I know they just popped into my head because they were in the video today. Which song, though? God, there's a lot that I would consider favorites on here. Oh, yeah. Let's go with that one. Yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to go there when we get back. Assuming we get back. We get back. My camera's going to die soon, too. It would be great if YouTube decided to let me come back online. But it's being a dick. All right. No longer being blocked. Let's hit it. Dead Letter Circus. Sorry, guys. Back to the Armor You Own. Submitted by Cable B, an all-time favorite. So sorry for this, guys. Thank you, Darkwater. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Congrats on 10 years. Thank you. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know it's kicked pretty much everybody out at this point because of the long waits and the bullshit, but I appreciate anybody who waited it out to the very end. I like this Dead Letter Circus track, by the way, and I decided what I'm going to play you guys. It's from a small label, Run for Cover Records. I'm going to give you guys one of my all-time favorites, and it's actually from today's SOS. That's what's making me think to do it. It's from Turnover. And we're going to go out on this song tonight. It is called Cutting My Fingers Off. We'll leave you with this one. I love this record, one of my all-time favorites. This is my wife's favorite album of all time. Remember, guys, if anybody's still here, next week is the Worst Song stream. We'll be doing that at 7 on Sunday next week. I appreciate the love that you've given the stream, and to everybody who submitted songs, thank you. I appreciate you. This album is spectacular, flawless, dare I say. One of my favorites. It is, Al. I'll try to make a community tab post this week reminding everyone about the Bad Songs stream. I might open requests early for that one. We'll see. But that might be opening the floodgates, too. I don't know.